All right, welcome back to Module 4 of Email List Building Tech Guide. Module 4, we really get into the nuts and bolts here. We actually create an opt-in form that allows people to join our email list. So that's the topic today, creating an opt-in form. But before we move forward, let's recap Module number 3. In Module 3, we customize your confirmation email. So first of all, we went over what a confirmation email even is, why you need one, the benefits of it, potentially the drawbacks of it. And then we went through how to set it up, how to customize it so it's not so generic, so it looks like it's actually coming from you. And also we talked about whether or not you want to turn that off. So head back to Module 3 if you don't have your confirmation email set up. Now, those of you that do, let's move forward. Module number 4, the game plan is, first of all, what is an opt-in form? We're going to talk about what an opt-in form is. Then we're going to actually talk about how to create it, how to create an opt-in form. Now, an opt-in form can be really the same as a sign-up form. Those are, I might use those interchangeably here. And then number 3, we're going to configure your opt-in form settings so that everything works, and that when somebody signs up, they get sent to the right place and so on. So what an opt-in form is. An opt-in form is a form, obviously, that contains one or more inputs. Such as name and email address. So that's a couple of the inputs. It allows people to sign up to receive your emails. That's really what it is in a nutshell. It can contain as little as one input, just email address. The email address field is always going to be included because obviously they're signing up for your email list. So email address field is always included, always required, but other fields may be added as well. And you can choose whether or not you want to require them. In a nutshell, the opt-in form is where people sign up to be added to your list. I know I've already said that. Can't say it enough times, though. That's what an opt-in form is. Sign-up form, same thing. It's as simple as that. How do you create an opt-in form? Well, since you're using Aweber, it's going to be super easy. It's a cinch. Just open up Aweber. There's what it looks like, again, when you log into Aweber. Select the appropriate list again. We're always going to select the appropriate list when we do anything inside of Aweber, and that list drop-down is up the top. So again, if you have one list, going to be easy. If you have several lists, you need to grab that drop-down, select the list that you want to create an opt-in form, or in the future, edit an opt-in form on that list. Select the appropriate list. And then click on those tabs there, click the Sign Up Forms tab. And now, finally, click Create Your First Sign-Up Form, or if you have sign-up forms in there, there's going to be a green button a little higher on the page that's going to say Create an Opt-in Form. So this is Aweber's sign-up form generator. That's a screenshot of it there on the right. Pretty self-explanatory. On the left side there, you have a section that says Fields, and you can add and remove fields. You want to add email address and maybe name, and I think email address is by default always there. So you can add other fields like phone number or address, like mailing address. I don't know why you'd want that, but if you got other forms, first name, last name, maybe you want to gauge their interest on what do you want emails about this, or about this. You could do all that stuff by adding new fields or removing fields if you don't want them there. On the center right, you can choose a template for your form. So there's a few different template categories. There's popular, there's new, there's my templates, so you can save them. There's corporate templates, so you can kind of pick a category, and then there's going to be a few different templates. What I mean by template is they've built the look and feel, that they've designed an opt-in form for you. And what's showing down below that's a preview of your opt-in form. So right now, I'm just on the basic. I don't know what it's called, but I'm on the basic kind of sign-up form. It might be like the new version or something. I think that's just a very straightforward, clean-looking sign-up form if you're looking to build a quick sign-up form. That's a preview of it. So as you add fields to it and as you change the template, you're going to see those changes reflected in that preview. And then when you have everything set up, there's a couple buttons below. You'll click Save It, and then you'll move on to Step 2. And now the step 2 is really configuring your opt-in form. So at the top of this page, you're going to see the name of the form. You can rename it if you'd like. Under that, you're going to see a section that says Thank You Page. You can either use the default Aweber thank you page, which is basically a terrible idea because it's going to bring you to a really blank page on Aweber's site that says, thanks for signing up. So you basically leave your subscribers hanging. You don't want to do that. Don't use the basic version here. What you can do is select a custom URL and put in a custom URL of a thank you page you want to send people to. Under that is the already subscribed page option. This is same thing here, same idea, except for these are going to be only people that are already subscribed to your list. Say they're already on your list, but then they opt in again. What do you want to happen? Again, don't use the basic version here. That's going to pretty much put them at a dead end. That's not where you want to do. Now, one note here is that we're going to be overriding both of these options, the thank you page and the already subscribed page. We're going to be overriding these later with lead pages. But note this, if you choose not to go with lead pages or purchase lead pages, then definitely you're going to want to set these up because this is where people are going to be going to. But with lead pages, we're going to override these settings. So if you do have lead pages or plan to get lead pages and follow the course where I take you in the course here, you're not going to have to worry about these because we're going to override them later. So that's it. You now have an opt-in form created. It could be as simple as email address. It could be as simple as name and email address. I like to keep them as simple as possible because then you don't put roadblocks in front of people signing up. So awesome. Congrats. That's really all there is to it. You now have a sign-up form or an opt-in form. So to install it, you might be asking, Craig, how do I install this form on my site? Simple. Go to the next step, save your form after the last customization there, save it, and publish, I think it says. And you're going to end up on a page like this, the publish page, and you're going to be able to simply select, I want to install my form. It's going to show you a couple of options, either JavaScript or HTML. You just put your mouse in there, copy that code, paste it on your WordPress site inside of a text widget, and boom, that's it. So coming up in Module 5, we're going to sign up for lead pages. We're going to talk about what lead pages is as well, obviously. And we're going to talk about how to integrate it in with Aweber. So coming up in Module 5, I'll see you over there.